craziest thing happened to me this morning. A little while back, our neighbors had moved out. It was common for us to always hear them walking around because we live in a duplex that's attached to their house. Country. So when you hear footsteps, it's not that big of a deal. I heard that this morning, around 7 o'clock. Yet what was weird about that is our neighbors moved out a few weeks ago. It wasn't the dog, because Chewy was at the foot of our bed sleeping, and Danielle was still asleep. So as any man would do, grabbed his Louisville Slugger, dashed out of bed, and I investigated the entire house. And there was nothing. A little weird, I don't know. But some strange things have been going on in this house lately. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. We are on our way to church now. I have to be there in about 20-30 minutes to warm up with the band. If you guys don't know, I play bass. Been enjoying my time playing for the college group here at Timberlake Baptist Church. Danielle is just gonna be dropping me off, and she's gonna be coming back because she has to cook some breakfast casserole because we're providing the breakfast for the college group this morning. And as normal, it'll probably be really, really good. Cross your fingers.
May I have 2 flavor of the months of cream and sugar, just grande? Thank you. You too. I love Joe Beans!
Joe Beans is the best coffee in Lynchburg. If you haven't had it, go get it. So you know how I said that it didn't snow at all in Lynchburg and how it was ridiculous that they said it was going to? Well, that 10 minutes down the road, all that whiteness there is snow. We didn't get any of that. We got gypped.
I am driving on my way home. I had to drop off Chris this morning because I'm making breakfast for church. And the casserole it takes an hour to bake. So I had to drop him off because Chris's car sounds a little funny when it starts and you're driving it. It kind of sounds like something's grinding. I don't know what that is, but we're trying to take it safe and just not drive it for a little bit. We're going to try to take it in whenever we're both off on the same day, which is difficult because we work basically every other Saturday.
Praise to the King, the mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy at the word.
Time for some Mexican.
Mexican food!
I'm ready to eat. If God were to make a meal, it would look like this. My belly is full of Mexican shrimp tortillas. And now we are on our way home, gonna do some schoolwork and enjoy the rest of the day. Try and get a nap in maybe. I doubt that.
So we just finished up eating at La Carreta, which if anybody lives in Lynchburg, you've probably eaten there before. I had the Talavera special because every time I go there I think, oh, let's try something else, but I cannot get over the combination of the rice and the chicken and the cheese. I remember growing up, or at least during the time that we lived in one part of Pennsylvania, we used to go to this hole-in-the-wall restaurant after church sometimes. It was in Salzburg. I don't remember the name of the restaurant. We went very often, and I just remember it being really, really good food, and their sweet tea there was awesome, which finding sweet tea in the north is very rare. Well, it's Sunday, as mentioned earlier, and when Sunday night comes around every week, Jess and Jordan and Chris and I do dinner. It's either at their house or at our house. We go back and forth. And tonight it's at our house. And tonight I will be making some chicken Alfredo lasagna rolls. It's like lasagna, but rolled up. And it's so good. It's really, really good. I've made it before once, and it turned out, my goodness, it turned out really well. But I was at Walmart a little bit ago, and I realized that I did not have enough Alfredo sauce. Usually I make my own Alfredo sauce. Last time I made it, I made way too much, and I ended up throwing out a lot because I didn't know what to expect. It was really, really good, but I don't really have time, and I don't really care if it's homemade. I feel like Bertolli's garlic Alfredo sauce is really good, so it's less time, probably less money when it comes down to me making it all. So I'm just gonna go buy some jars of it. So I'm gonna get back. I already did the noodles. I already cooked the noodles. It's super easy. It's so easy. Obviously have the rolls or the lasagna noodles. I already have them cooked and everything. Here's a 9x13. The bottom with some Alfredo sauce. You don't need to spray it down. Some shredded chicken. And then some basil. And garlic salt. You first take just a little spoonful of the Alfredo sauce and dab it on the noodle. Get a little bit more than that. As you dab it, just smear it out. Just a little bit, just so it covers. Like that. And then you take a little bit of garlic salt, just a little bit, because garlic salt's kind of strong. And just sprinkle it over the Alfredo sauce. And then the basil, do the same. Just a little bit. And then you're going to put, I have Italian 5 cheese and mozzarella here. Just a little bit over the Alfredo sauce. Like that. Just enough to cover it. You take some shredded chicken, not a whole lot. It doesn't need a lot because it's going to be rolled. So it's all going to like compile on each other. Just put a little bit down the middle. And then what you do is you roll. You just roll it up like so. And at first I thought it was going to be a really messy process, but the roll stays intact fairly well, as you can see. Nothing comes out. So you just lay it with the seal down like that, and then you do the rest. So I just finished rolling them, and I put the rest of the Alfredo sauce plus a little bit more on top. And so what you do now is you just cover the rest of it with any remaining cheese that you wish to use. One side of it I'm going to use a little less cheese because our friend Jess is not a fan of cheese, which is really unfortunate. But the other side is going to have lots of cheese. But it's all going to come out baked, and it's going to have like one solid top, so it'll be really delicious. And so good. So good. So good. So good. So good. So good.
Are Jordan and Jess coming over?
Where's Jordan and Jess?
Are they coming over?
Where's Jordan and Jess?
Is Jordan and Jess here? Who is that?
I'm in.
Who is that?
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
There they are.
Oh goodness. Chewy.
We kind of forgot to show the video of the after the lasagna was cooked, so I'm going to go ahead and show you it. It comes out good. The texture is glorious. Look at that. Look at the cheesiness. Cheesy?
I'm a hand model.
You are a hand model. And a face model. Look at you.
Did you know that a spider monkey costs $2,600 to buy?
Don't even need a license.
How do you know this information?
I researched. I want a spider monkey.
Alright, dinner is over. We enjoyed the amazing cooking of my wife, the chicken Alfredo lasagna wraps. And we are now on our way to go get ourselves a movie from the Red Box. And this is kind of what we do every night. We have dinner, watch a movie, and then go home. Or I'm sorry, not every night, every Sunday. And we're going to go check out, see what they got. It's going to be good. This is literally about, I'd say, 30 yards from my house.
This is Lynchburg nightlife, that's bet.
That's right. CVS is the only thing open after 9. Oh no! What does this say? 3 boxes. Sorry.
No!
The kiosk. No! What are they doing to us? Red Box. Well, that's disappointing. Thankfully, I have an assortment of hundreds of movies at home. So one of the other things that we do every Sunday night after having dinner is we take turns cleaning. And that is based off whether you're a girl or a guy. Tonight, the girls are cleaning. And the guys get to sit on the couch and talk and have guy time and hang out and do whatnot. Next week, however, when we're at that Cooter's house, it's going to be the turn of the guys. But they have a dishwasher. We don't. So it all works out in the end for the guys. What can I say? What are y'all making in here?
Chimichanga! Apple chimichanga! It's like, think of an apple pie.
Mexican style.
Mexican style.
Okay, and then you're doing...
Well, we are putting some of that in a tortilla, and Jess here is rolling them. And then as soon as they are all being rolled, once they're finished, there's a nice little pot of oil and some cinnamon sugar that it's going to go in there, and then rolled, and then laid. Delicious.
I just rolled it.
And you put what with it?
Ice cream.
Ooh.
French vanilla ice cream.
Sounds like you girls know what you're doing.
Mexican dessert with French vanilla ice?
Yeah, French vanilla ice.
It's about world equality.
We had Italian for dinner.
That's right.
Gotta love the world.
Love the world. Fantastic. You've got to try it.